everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm Shayna Dilla, and today we are going to be talking about cosplay research. Conducting cosplay research is one of the most important steps in the cosplay process, and there are so many resources out there that make this not such an overwhelming process. Ultimately, doing cosplay research won't only give you an idea of how you are going to create the costume, but it gives you a good understanding of how much time and money you need to dedicate to complete this costume. Even if you don't plan on making your costume from scratch, you plan on buying your costume, doing your research can help you find the best seller for the best deal, saving you money. It can also help you find different sellers that might have better quality costumes. With that being said, let's just jump right into our tips and tricks. Tip number 1, find lots of reference photos. Try and find photos of your character from different angles, top, bottom, side, you name it. For some characters, you'll run into the case where you can't find enough reference photos of every angle of a certain prop or cosplay. This holds true especially if you're cosplaying as a fan art version of a character. If there are some areas that are unknown as to exactly how they should be constructed or look, don't fret, just use your imagination. When collecting these reference photos, I like to actually collect them on my phone and create their own album on my phone. That way I always have them. But if you don't have a smartphone, or if that just doesn't sound appealing to you, feel free to print those pictures out and keep them in a reference folder or keep them on a file folder on your computer. Either way, just try and keep them in an organized place that you can easily reference. Tip number 2, break it down. Having reference photos makes it really easy to break down your character's costume into its different elements. What I like to do is simply go from the top to the bottom, listing all the different elements out that I need to create or purchase. Step number 3. Once you've broken down your costume into its different elements, it's time to decide, do I want to make this element or do I want to buy it? Let's start with the elements that you want to purchase or buy. Elements you want to consider buying are those that are readily available, such as basic clothing pieces, such as a blazer or a tank top, pants, socks, undergarments, things of that nature that can easily be purchased in a store. For example, for my MC cosplay, her costume consisted of a wig, a beige sweater dress, and some leggings. The sweater dress and leggings are pretty simple items that could be found at, say, Forever 21, eBay, Amazon, and that's exactly what I did. I purchased the sweater dress off of Amazon, and I also used a pair of black leggings that I already had in my closet. Whether you're looking to purchase an entire costume or just an element of your cosplay, shop around and try and find the best prices. Look at different sellers. In the corresponding blog post to this video, linked below, I'll have a list of different sellers that I like to buy various cosplays from, whether that be full cosplays or cosplay basic pieces such as like basic tank tops, t-shirts, things like that. Alright, moving over to the making side. If you're considering making elements of your costume, think about what technique you would use to make it. A simple Google search can do wonders if you're unsure of where to start, so just simply search simple keywords such as cosplay shoulder armor or animal ears tutorial. Other things to look for are if anyone else in the past has made your costume before and if they've written up any tutorials on how to create those elements. Other things to consider are what time period is your character from? What techniques did they use back then to create such garments or props that you're looking to create? Are there any other characters out there who have similar props or costume elements that are similar to the character that you are trying to cosplay as? If so, look for tutorials of that other character and see if you can apply those techniques to your costume. Again, in the corresponding blog post, I'll be sure to list different links for cosplay tutorials and resources that I find very helpful. Just remember, the cosplay research process doesn't have to happen overnight. For some props, I like to spend a few days thinking things over, thinking about what I've researched, what I've read, and deciding within those next few days on what technique I would like to use. So once you've decided which elements you want to buy and where you will buy them from, and once you've decided which elements you want to make and how you will make them, it is time to take action. Create a budget, create a timeline of when you want certain elements to be done, and then you are well on your way to completing that costume project. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any tips and tricks of your own as far as how to conduct cosplay research, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!